TRN News.
Nashville appears to be one step away from landing its first Super Bowl. Multiple reports say NFL owners are expected to vote this week on bringing Super Bowl 64 to Music City in February of 2030. The game would be played at the new Nissan Stadium, which is scheduled to open in 2027 and would come exactly 30 years after the Titans made their only Super Bowl appearance. If approved, Nashville would join Los Angeles, Atlanta, and Las Vegas as future Super Bowl host cities already selected by the league. Memphis police are investigating a bomb threat that was phoned into the department's downtown precinct on North Main Street yesterday. The threat forced the evacuation of the building while a search was conducted. No explosive device was found. Police say they think this may be connected to a series of similar threats that have been made in other cities recently. I'm Joe Lincoln.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
This is Nnamdi Asamoah. I play football for the Philadelphia Eagles, but what I do off the field with United Way might be more important. I'm a volunteer tutor and mentor. Why? Because over 1 million kids a year drop out of school, and that's not okay. It takes 12 years to create a graduate, but it takes about the same time to create a dropout. And the difference between a child becoming one or the other could be me, or it could be you. Studies show that if we get to these kids earlier, their chances are better. And kids who read well by 3rd grade are more likely to graduate. So join me in United Way. Suit up and take the pledge. Become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor. Because when a child succeeds, we all succeed. Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Take the pledge at unitedway.org. Brought to you by United Way, the Ad Council, and the National Football League.
Nashville appears to be one step away from landing its first Super Bowl. Multiple reports say NFL owners are expected to vote this week on bringing Super Bowl 64 to Music City in February of 2030. The game would be played at the new Nissan Stadium, which is scheduled to open in 2027 and would come exactly 30 years after the Titans made their only Super Bowl appearance. If approved, Nashville would join Los Angeles, Atlanta, and Las Vegas as future Super Bowl host cities already selected by the league. World War II-era photographer Ed Westcott is being honored with a statue in Oak Ridge. Westcott was the lone photographer who was allowed to take photos of the classified Manhattan Project in Oak Ridge. While he wasn't informed of the compound's purpose, he documented the daily life of those working to enrich uranium for the first atomic bombs. The statue of Westcott was commissioned by the Oak Ridge Heritage and Preservation Association and will be erected outside the city's museum. He died in 2019. I'm Joe Lincoln, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Putnam County prosecutors have dismissed charges against a Granville woman charged earlier this year for threats of violence against a Cookeville private school. The Herald-Citizen reports that prosecutors dropped those charges after discovering evidence indicating the threats were made in a spoofed email. Putnam County Sheriff's deputies arrested the 38-year-old woman in February after the owner of the nonprofit private school shared a copy of an email believed to have been sent from the woman. Putnam County sales tax collections trended up in April. County Mayor Randy Porter says the county and its 4 municipalities collected $6.1 million in sales tax revenue last month, a 9.6% increase over the same time last year. The largest percentage jump coming from businesses outside the corporate limits of the 4 municipalities, with nearly $661,000 collected in Putnam County. Cookeville sales tax collections totaled $4.6 million, Allgood collecting $479,000, Baxter brought in $136,000, and Monterey $130,000. Road construction will not delay motorists traveling Tennessee's highways this Memorial Day weekend. TDOT will suspend all construction-related lane closures on interstates and state routes from noon this Friday through 6 a.m. Tuesday. Officials said the decision will provide maximum roadway capacity for the record-breaking number of motorists expected to take a road trip in the state during the holiday weekend. AAA predicting 950,000 Tennesseans will travel for Memorial Day, with some 795,000 driving to their destination. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Another hot and somewhat muggy day is ahead of us with partly sunny skies expected through this afternoon. Highs will climb into the upper 80s to near 90. South wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. An isolated shower or storm is possible this evening and overnight with lows in the mid-60s. Scattered to widespread showers and thunderstorms are likely Wednesday with highs in the lower 80s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:08.
85 will be our high.
Ooh.
We've got 75 already.
Yeah.
It's going to be, I was going to say a pretty day, but it could be a little overcast and
this afternoon.
windy.
This afternoon, possible rain, and it's going to be that way for the next little bit.
Well, we need rain.
Oh, we need it. I hope the forecasts, or at least some of the predictions, are true, that we could get 2 to 3 inches of rain.
We need it.
That would put a little dent into our terrible drought. I was mowing yesterday, getting ready for the rain.
Yeah.
And which I didn't want to, but it needed it. And it was just dust. And my head today
Oh, yeah.
is feeling that we need some rain.
Get rid of all this pollen, too.
Yeah.
Pollen and dust.
I will say, though, for some reason, my strawberries are killing it.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't
They like
watered
it.
them or
They
nothing.
like the heat.
I guess. I don't know, but they are dominating this year.
I bet they're pretty, too.
Strawberries and blackberries, they're killing it.
Are all the birds and deer and stuff eating them?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. You
We
better
got-
get them quick.
We got my cherry tree's making cherries right now. And you have to watch that, because if you don't, birds will, they're gone.
We had a cherry tree growing up, and as soon as they saw those red berries, they would go after them.
And we, of course, we feed the birds and all that stuff. So, we hope they're not ravenous when the time comes, but it's going to be tough to get any cherries at all. But anyway, hopefully some rain coming our way today and through the rest of the week. Anyway, a few things that you need to know. And I don't know if they saw the Mowdown Showdown this past weekend, but the Macon County Fair is doing a zero-turn rodeo.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Are you kidding me? It's Monday, July the 27th at 6 p.m. at the Macon County Fair. You can decorate it. There's going to be an award for the best decorated mower as well. So
That sounds
I
so
want
much fun.
in on that. But
We
also,
love Macon County too.
but I also don't want to mess up my mower.
Yeah.
But it'd be fun to be in something like that.
I love things like that. That's what makes living in small towns great.
Because I think I could win if there's barrel racing.
Yeah.
I can whip around so quick on my zero turn. I mean, so quick. I'm good at it. And so if there's that, I think I could do it. Now, something I can't do in a zero turn that other people can, they can take a drink with them and have like a drink. I can't do it.
That seems like that would be hard.
Yeah, I just can't make it work in my head, but
Some people are good like that.
I might get in on this. My buddy Sean can drink like a 6-pack of beer and mow his yard. I don't know how he does it.
Of course, it's Sean.
I don't know how he does it. It's the craziest thing ever.
Well, unearth a story at Baxter Branch Library. They are having a summer reading kickoff that's happening on May 28th and going all the way through the end of July. So they have a book that you can read every week, and they have a list of those on their Facebook page, Baxter Branch Library, and they give prizes for reading the most books and everything too. So make sure you get in on that, and that's great to keep the kids involved this summer.
Absolutely. The Cookeville Cavalier baseball team is headed to the state tournament for the first time in 12 years. They do have a page that you can go to. You know, there's a lot of expenses, and so they need a little walking around money, I guess. So you can do that at GoFundMe.com, and then just search for Support Cookeville Cavaliers at State Tournament. Also, they'd like for you to line the streets this afternoon. Today is the 19th, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah, it is.
This afternoon, they're going to be leaving Cookeville High School at 2:30. Then they're going to go down 20th Street, then Washington, through the square, down Jefferson, and then to I-40. So that's at 2:30 when it starts from Cookeville High School. So they're, be prepared for that too. If you're not lining the street, that there probably might be some cops blocking off a few of the side streets there. So just be careful about that. But if you can, line the streets there and honk your horn, flash your lights, and let those Cavalier boys know you've got their back as they head to Murfreesboro.
There's going to be ribbon cutting in Sparta, formaggi, cheese, and more. Ribbon cutting is happening on the 21st, which is this Thursday at noon on 31 East Bachman Way in Sparta. And we've been in there. They have several different cheeses and wines and lots of different cooking ingredients like spices and things like that. So really, really cool place. And it's owned by the same folks that own Mariucci's Pizza.
When we were talking to the new chamber president in Gainesboro, Jackson County, she was telling us about the Storybook Trail.
Yeah.
It opened yesterday at Roaring River Walking Trail in Jackson County. So that was a lot of hard work by a lot of great people to get that done. So congratulations on getting that up, and awesome thing for Gainesboro and Jackson County.
Those storybook trails are so fun, even when you're an adult, but especially if you got a kid with you and you can go through and read those. The second annual Spring Fling is coming up at the Putnam County Convention Center. It's May the 30th. Local vendors, food trucks, and Bluey interaction.
Yeah.
And that's, of course, the little
deal.
cattle dog. That's the Bluey, the cartoon. I think that'd be a lot of fun, too.
Now, we were talking about the weather and rain and possibly some heavier rain in that as well. So the graduation ceremony scheduled for 7 p.m. on Friday for Jackson County is going to be moved to the gym, the Kermit Forkum Gymnasium. Doors will open at 5:30. So they're just taking precautions now and go ahead and letting you know they're moving graduation to the gym. Excuse me. The Fentress County Sheriff's Office is congratulating Detective Danny Miller. He was presented with the Certificate of Excellence from the Dolly Parton Children's Hospital. The award stems from the life-saving measures Detective Miller provided to Mr. Roger Moon during an accident in August of 2025. So
congratulations
the whole
to
community
him, and
couldn't be more proud of Detective Danny Miller. Wow.
you know that family loves him too.
Oh, my gosh.
That he helped.
That is too cool. So congratulations to him. 40-year reunion for the Livingston Academy class of 1986 is coming up Saturday, July the 18th at the Clark House in Livingston. You got to RSVP by July the 1st. You want to send money to Ken Dotson if you want to go. Now, tonight, it's the adult high school graduation. That's at 6. You can watch that right here on Hub Plus. And then Thursday night, it's Vital. The seniors from Vital are graduating. That's at 6. And you can watch that here on Hub Plus. Then Friday night at 6, Upperman High School graduation. That's at Hooper Eblen Center. That's at 6 p.m. Friday. You can watch that on Hub Plus. Cookeville High School graduates at 10 a.m. at Hooper Eblen on Saturday. And you can watch that on Hub Plus. And then Saturday afternoon at 4, Monterey High School graduates. And you can watch that right here on Hub Plus. So all the graduating you can possibly ask for. Right here on Hub
we
Plus.
are trying to bring you local programming, and it's we've got a small staff that makes it happen.
Yeah.
And Hub Plus on Roku, also on our Facebook streaming. So if you're not following Hub Plus on Facebook, you need to do that.
Yeah. Wait till you see what we got for you for the fair.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be cool. We love Steve Taboo.
Yes.
And if there's one preacher in the Upper Cumberland who would sign up to be in a dunk tank, it's Steve Taboo.
Steve, yes, he's doing it.
He's doing it. He is going to be in the dunk tank for the summer kickoff with Momco, and that's going to be at 360 South Old Kentucky Road. The dunk time for Steve Taboo is 10 a.m. to 10:30, and that is on May the 30th.
I can hear him say now, "Oh, it's for Momco." All right, I'm in.
I'll do it.
He's up for helping anybody.
Okay, I'll do it.
I'll do it. Yeah, go ahead and sign me
Man,
up.
that might be fun. You know, I say we go over to Tech and recruit some of the baseball and softball
Oh my
pitchers
goodness, you're really wanting to dunk
and
Steve.
just keep the money flowing. You know, make it rain.
Keep the arms going and the money flowing.
Make it rain. Keep it going.
That would be a great fundraiser, though.
I mean, it's for a good cause,
Yeah.
and it'd be fun just to watch because I've never seen him like frustrated.
Yeah.
And I'd like
We
to.
want to see if Steve Taboo can really trash talk.
Yeah. I bet he can.
I don't know. Never seen him mad.
Congratulations to Mr. Chris Nelson for earning Clay County High School's 2026 Teacher of the Year Award. Award. Way to go, Mr. Nelson there in Clay County for winning that. And I think that's all I've got, Sheila.
All right, it's time for Your 2 Cents, brought to you by Freedom Pond. They are so great over there on Freedom Pond, Mayberry Street in Sparta. They have your guns and ammo. They have, guitars, tools, maybe even bulldozers. Sometimes they have those.
I saw that they were doing some sort of shred it thing now. Like you can take your personal stuff over there and they'll shred it for you.
It's like, okay, we don't do that yet. Let's do it.
I think they just probably think it's going to be fun shredding stuff.
It is. Have you ever seen that?
And then you pay them a little bit and,
Love it.
and they get to have fun shredding stuff.
Yeah. I love it because
That's true.
now they're sweet to us women when we go, so I don't want you to think that they're not. But it's a bunch of cool guys doing cool guy stuff.
We'll get into your 2 cents.
Oh, wait, the question.
Go ahead and do
Who
the
is
question.
the most famous person you ever met?
We'll
touch on that next.
Person you ever met. Okay. All right. Well, we'll get to that next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry,
jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931 Window 1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
When severe weather strikes, every second counts. Stay ahead of the storms with your hometown stations of Cookeville Communications, your trusted source for live, local, and accurate weather coverage with Anthony Taylor at Upper Cumberland Weather.
This is where your tornado warning is currently in effect, and we want you to be in your tornado safe spot right now.
We're always watching.
And this will be moving over the triple point of Van Buren County, White County, and Cumberland County here soon.
We're always ready.
All these locations need to be in your tornado safe spot now. If you're out driving, listening to us on the radio, you need to be getting off the road. You need to be getting into a substantial structure.
From breaking storm alerts to up-to-the-minute radar updates, our team is on the air, around the clock, keeping you and your family informed and safe when severe weather threatens the Upper Cumberland region and Middle Tennessee. When severe weather happens, be ready and stay ahead of the storms. With 94.7, The Country Giant, 98.5 KISS FM, 106.1 The Eagle, 107.7 Grace FM, and Hub Plus on your Roku device.
It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 622.
Our guest this morning will be some folks from the Cookeville Improv.
Oh, sweet.
They have a show that's coming up on June 20th, so we'll talk about that. It's a fundraiser that they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Red Boiling Springs Folk Medicine Festival.
Awesome. Looking forward to talking to them. That'll be a good time. Your 2 cents is brought to you by Freedom Pond. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta.
Who is the most famous person you ever met? I met Bruce Willis on an elevator a few years back in Nashville.
That's pretty cool.
That was very cool. Tim and I got on the elevator, and then I thought, that looks like Bruce Willis. And then I looked at Tim, and he looked at me, and then Bruce Willis goes, hello. And I go, hi. You're Bruce Willis. And he goes, I am. I said, well, it's nice to meet you. He was really cool, really nice.
That is cool.
Of course, Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Her. A bunch of people. But that's fun. Bringing back old memories. But that's probably like a star from California.
Oh, yeah, like a big time.
That I didn't even
expect.
expect.
In the movies type stuff, yeah.
John said, when I was a student in Ole Miss, I was selected to be the chauffeur for James Earl Jones.
Oh, sweet, dude.
Voice of Darth Vader, and this is CNN.
That's awesome.
He said he came to campus to receive an award. Supremely nice man. A lot shorter than I thought he'd be. That's how I felt about Bruce Willis.
Yeah, they all
I knew he was short, but it felt like he was around my height, but I know he was a little taller than me.
They're all a little shorter than you think they're going to be.
And he goes, he really does sound like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Brenda said Bill Anderson and Eddie Montgomery, both really nice guys. And she said she was on stage with Bill Anderson when she was little and met him again a few years later. So it was full circle for awesome. Brenda. Jesse said that I met someone in the band 38 Special when I was a kid at Lake Winnie when they did a free concert.
Love Lake Winnie.
Lake Winnie's really cool,
One of
isn't
my
it?
favorites, yeah.
Dirks Bentley and Trace Adkins, they also met. Brooke McDonald, our friend, said Jason and Sheila.
Oh, Lord,
Thanks,
Brooke.
Brooke. We're not really Bruce Willis or Eddie Montgomery
Not
fame,
even
but
close.
Sarah said Eddie Montgomery. She said at some bar in Lexington. He was super, super nice.
That sounds about right.
Tim Burton. Charles met Tim Burton.
Oh, sweet.
Johnny Depp, Winona Ryder when they filmed Edward Scissorhands on the street where I was living at the time.
Oh, my God.
Three. That's
How
cool.
neat.
That's really cool. Terry said, I went to school with Michelle Pfeiffer in California. Michelle Pfeiffer?
Really? Catwoman.
The Madison now.
Oh, yeah, the Madison.
Catwoman, the Madison, the Fabulous Baker Boys.
I like that Madison show.
I'm ready for it to come back.
Yeah.
Jimmy said, there's a lot more, but this is the only one I have a picture of. And I sent a picture. The legendary John Anderson.
All right.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Just a swinging. These are interesting. Holly, she met John Bobbitt.
Oh, my gosh.
I think that would be kind of cool to meet him.
Oh, my gosh.
John Bobbitt.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Ray said he met Governor Bill Lee right here at LTAP.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's been in here a few times.
Well, I know he's been to Cookeville,
Yeah.
but didn't think he'd stop and eat.
Well, why not? We got good restaurants
No,
here.
I know we do, but and then also Ray met Garth Brooks at Cracker Barrel here.
Huh. Yeah, if you hang around long enough, you're almost bound to meet somebody, especially with I-40 coming through here.
Right, that's true.
You know, there's probably there may be somebody famous driving down I-40 right now. We don't even know.
Maybe somebody famous watching. Hey, famous
I
people.
doubt that.
You doubt it?
I doubt that.
A girl can dream.
Yeah.
Lori said she met Larry Flint.
Oh my gosh. Now I didn't meet Larry Flint, but I met his like kids. I don't know if they're his kids or his people or something, but I met them.
Isn't he still alive?
Larry Flint?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sarah said Tommy Shaw of Styx. Yes.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And she said, and Al Gore, both were extremely down to earth and super nice. Johnny Cash, Blair, our friend Blair from Hip Cookeville, met Johnny Cash. I'm sure he's met more than Johnny Cash.
I'm sure, but that would be, I mean, you asked for
but
the
that's
most.
the big one. The most famous, Johnny Cash, even though he's not with us anymore, still most famous.
Well, I'm sitting over here trying to figure out
who's the most famous, because you've met lots of people. You've interviewed lots
I've been blessed to have been around a lot of these people, and I was trying to think the most famous, and it's going to be a name that I don't think a lot of people would say, because I mean, I've met every member of Kiss. I've met Garth Brooks, Willie Nelson.
I've met more than I thought. Yeah, I can.
So, I mean, I've got some that are up there, but I'm going to say the most famous person that I ever met, and it's because he's made other people famous too. Jerry Bruckheimer.
Oh, that's a good one.
Jerry Bruckheimer.
Yeah.
I got to go to his house after,
not just meet him, but go to his house
after the Kentucky Derby, and that's when I met Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Linda Carter, the Wonder Woman.
Right. That's where I smoked in a little smokehouse with Patrick Swayze.
So that whole one night.
And that was all, and they all came because of Jerry Bruckheimer.
Yeah, they didn't come to meet you.
No, of course not. But that's when I'm like, okay, Jerry Bruckheimer is the famous one here.
Yeah.
He's the one who's running the show.
Right. More famous than even the other famous ones you met.
Exactly. The fat
because
kid,
they were coming to his
right,
house.
the fat kid from Goonies and the girl that used to be married to John Stamos were there together.
Rebecca Ramon.
Yeah.
Take off Stamos now.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a fun night, wasn't it?
It was crazy.
You've led a crazy life, Jason Grider. My brother-in-law, Russell, he went to school with Pam Tillis.
No way.
Yeah, he did.
That's too cool. Wouldn't it be neat to be classmates with somebody famous?
Yeah. All they got is me.
Yeah.
Little tiny speck.
And this class is most famous.
I'm Cookeville famous, y'all.
Never mind.
I'll take it. I don't think I would like. Now, you know how we all kind of wish we were famous. I don't know if like nationally famous.
I wouldn't mind being Keanu Reeves famous.
I still think it's a lot.
Where you just come out, do a movie, go back home.
And go back.
And you go back home.
Yeah. I think that's the way to do it and a way to survive it.
I think I could be Keanu Reeves.
Without going off the rails.
You're right. I don't want to be Britney Spears famous.
No,
but Keanu Reeves famous, I think, would be perfect. Speaking of famous, spoiler alerts coming up next. The latest going on in the world of entertainment and music. We'll get to that in just a little bit, so stick here with us. It's Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. On UCR last night, the Gordonsville Tigerettes beat CSLA 14-1 in their softball sectional round to punch their ticket to the spring fling for the 5th consecutive year. Maddie Kemp and Callie Dillard both went long as Kat Johnson drove in 3 and scored twice. Dillard went 5 innings on the mound, allowing just 2 hits and 1 run while striking out 4. PGA Tour golfer Garrick Higo has reportedly parted ways with his caddy after missing the cut at the PGA Championship. Higo made storylines after round 1 at the PGA for being 1 minute late to his tee time. His caddy was imploring him to come to the first tee from the putting green at the time. Higo shot 67, but that turned into a 69 with a 2-stroke penalty for being late and ultimately missed the cut by 1 shot. The Miami Marlins topped the Atlanta Braves 12-0 in Miami last night. The Phillies beat the Reds 5-4. Rays over the Orioles 16-6. Guardians topped the Tigers 8-2. Blue Jays fell to the Yankees 7-6, and the Red Sox beat the Royals 3-1. Join us this afternoon on UCR as the Gordonsville baseball and softball teams are in action at the Spring Fling. The Tigerettes play McEwen at 4 on the main UCR Facebook page, while the Tigers play Eagleville at 4 on the UCR YouTube channel. Both games are audio only. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:34.
Let me tell y'all. We were talking about ticks and alpha-gal yesterday, and we have got 2 great people coming up tomorrow. Danny Bryan He is like a snake expert and a wilderness expert. He's going to come in and talk about ticks, their life cycle, and some of the illnesses from ticks. Then Brandy Lynn from the Silver Fern, she's going to talk about acupuncture and how she's helped some folks recover from alpha-gal.
Man, it's our very special tick episode tomorrow.
Thanks to y'all.
Yeah.
How you saw me on the phone.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, we're going to make this happen.
We're going to make this tick episode happen. Tell your friends.
I felt crazy because I went down the tick road and I was calling everybody I knew.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know a tick person? What about this? What about that?
Yeah.
You know, not a lot of people want to study ticks.
No, ticks aren't something, but I think it's going to get bigger though as it gets worse.
Yeah.
And it's just been a bad year for ticks.
Well, we just want to educate everybody and ourselves
Yeah.
about all this newfangled tick stuff.
This
Newfangled.
Yeah. Spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Let's see here. Jimmy Kimmel's got Dan and Shay on tonight. And that's it.
What's going on?
That's all I know. On regular TV tonight, R.J. Decker is on ABC. On CBS, they're doing a Grammy salute to Rod Stewart called Forever Young. That might be good. Bear Grylls Running Wild is on Fox. America's Got Talent on NBC. A series premiere of In the City from Bravo. Bailing Out Loud is on TLC. The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch is on the History Channel. And I think they released more UFO stuff yesterday.
Okay, so is it, because I saw a Skinwalker Ranch, or Skywalker?
Skinwalker.
I saw Skywalker Ranch, so is that a typo?
No, it's Skinwalker Ranch.
I thought it was Skywalker.
It's definitely Skinwalker.
I think I saw something called Skywalker.
I think you probably saw Skinwalker and went.
Just made it up in my mind that it was Skinwalker.
I mean, not that you do that a lot.
I do.
Also, Inspector George Gently is on Ovation, if you want to watch that.
Not really. You know what I did want to watch?
What's that, Sheila?
I'd forgotten that there was the Country Awards show, the ACMs.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I'll just watch it, last night. And it was supposed to be on Prime. They didn't show like a repeat. Couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh.
What's the deal with that?
Boy, I bet you're missing a lot.
Ella. I like Ella Langley.
Tubi has ordered Yokoso Scooby-Doo, the franchise's first original anime series. Matthew Lillard and Frank Welker return as Shaggy and Scooby in the Japan set adventure, which follows the duo battling mythical monsters with new allies.
Japanese Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
So it's going to be anime.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be anime anymore.
I've not ever seen an anime series. I've seen clips. I've seen little slides, but I haven't ever watched anything.
Nah, I've always thought it was weird, but it's
very popular
it's one of the biggest things going.
Yeah.
Death Becomes Her will close on Broadway June 28th after a 20-month run, more than 650 performances, ending without recouping its $31.5 million capitalization. The musical sold 900,000 tickets and will launch a North American tour in September. HBO's upcoming Harry Potter series will recast Ginny Weasley for season 2 after child actor Gracie Cochran exited due to unforeseen circumstances ahead of filming on the Chamber of Secrets adaptation. Tom Kane, known for voicing Yoda in Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and Professor Utonium in the Powerpuff Girls, has passed away at 64 from complications related to a stroke he had in 2020.
He did a lot of good things.
Yeah, he did more than just those things,
Yes.
but still.
Very talented. And 64, nowadays that sounds so young.
It is
to pass
young.
at that age.
It is young now. 64
Especially
is.
to us.
Well, yeah. Yes, it is.
We're closer to it.
But I mean, even so, I mean, when you see someone who's 64, they don't look like 64-year-olds when we were kids. You know?
My hubby's 62.
Right. He don't look like, I mean, you go back and think when you were a kid and think about what 60 to 65-year-olds look like. completely different.
Way different.
You know, all you would have had the granny hair by now.
I
Sheila.
know, because the Golden Girls
Yeah.
were my age
Right.
when that show was a hit,
Yeah.
and everybody looked different.
Yeah. You'd had on elastic Sansa belt pants,
I don't even think I'm ever gonna have those.
some sort of rayon top. Remember rayon?
Now I've got a blouse.
Yeah.
Still a cute little blouse.
And then poofy granny hair.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Something. Channel 4, not the Channel 4 that we know, the Channel 4 in the UK, they have one big channel. It's Channel 4. It's pulled all past seasons of Married at First Sight UK from its platform following allegations that multiple women were sexually assaulted by former cast members during the filming.
Does everybody in Hollywood or everybody in TV do this?
I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of that, but I think we probably know about it because it is on TV, you know, so it's a story then. The move comes after BBC Panorama investigation reported that 2 women alleged they were raped by their on-screen husbands, while a third accused a participant of a non-consensual sex act. In a statement Monday, Channel 4 said it's launched an external review into contributor welfare in April and removed the show out of abundance of caution while the review continues. The broadcaster said the allegations involve a small number of former participants who deny wrongdoing. The hit reality series, which debuted in 2015, has become one of that channel's biggest franchises.
Oh, well, it's just a small number.
Yeah. A small number of a big thing.
I'm getting sick about this. That and people that mess with children.
Yeah.
I have no use for it.
Pedro Pascal stunned Disneyland visitors over the weekend with a surprise appearance inside Star Wars Galaxy's Edge while dressed as the Mandalorian. The actor appeared aboard the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run attraction at Disneyland in California, greeting unsuspecting guests before dramatically removing his helmet to reveal his identity. The appearance was part of a promotion to push The Mandalorian and Grogu, the upcoming Lucasfilm featured set to debut in theaters this Friday. Disney also announced new ride updates tied to the film, including interactive Grogu-themed elements on Smuggler's Run at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Pedro was joined at the park by co-star Sigourney Weaver and the director and the writer. So,
Director and writer is Jon Favreau.
yeah, Jon Favreau.
I love him.
That's the first time I've ever heard of it.
He was an actor. Here's the deal. This is why I love him. He seems like just like one of us that made it big and is just so excited to be there. And George Lucas, we love him. He's really created some great things, but he has taken this and pushed it to another level, which is great.
Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi appear to be taking their rumored relationship public after the pair were spotted on a double date with Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet in Los Angeles. Photos published Monday showed Jacob driving with Kendall in the front seat while Kylie and Timothée Chalamet rode him back, according to the multiple entertainment outlets. The outing follows recent reports linking those two together romantically, including a vacation in Hawaii and appearances together at Coachella and the Oscars. Neither has publicly confirmed their relationship yet. So we don't know if it's Facebook official.
It's not official unless it's Facebook official.
Yeah, unless you change that relationship status on Facebook, it doesn't count.
Doesn't mean nothing.
Back in the OJ trial, we all remember Mark Furman, the police detective whose role in the OJ Simpson murder investigation made him one of the most recognizable and polarizing figures in modern criminal justice history. He passed away, 74 years old. He was among the first detectives to investigate the 1994 killings of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman and found a bloody glove, later central to the prosecution's case, but his credibility collapsed during Simpson's 1995 trial after recording surfaced of him using racist language, contradicting his sworn testimony. He later pled no contest to perjury, becoming the only person convicted in connection to the whole case.
That
the
is
all
so
OJ thing.
crazy.
Mark Furman was the only one to go to jail for anything or
That
get
whole
convicted
case was
of anything.
crazy. Yeah. And it seemed like it just happened like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And to know that, OJ's passed now. Mark Furman's
1994.
It was a
that's
long time ago.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just turning 20. I wasn't even 21 yet.
Yeah.
1994.
I was 23. Little baby Sheila.
That's unbelievable. And
Little baby Jason and baby Sheila.
so that's been a long time. That's been a long time ago.
But see, when it happened, if it happens when we were grown up,
Yeah.
it seems like it was just yesterday.
Man, can you believe that? I mean, that's all that was on the news. And, and looking back, that was a better time.
Of all the times that you say that, looking back, that's all that was on the news, and that was a better time.
Think about it.
We were watching him, the high-speed chase that wasn't even high speed.
I mean, that's all it was. But now if you look and you turn on the news, they barely got time for all the news.
Yeah.
It's all bad. At least then it was just, hey.
They were just reporting what they saw.
The news was like, hey, everything's good. Have y'all seen OJ? And so it was just it was just that.
That's what it felt like.
Sure. And I was fine with that.
Now, everybody's got an agenda.
Yeah. It's and now there's so much news.
Just tell me the news and I will have my own agenda.
I don't even want to see it anymore, to be honest with you.
Me either.
I mean, I don't.
Oh, you're jumping on my boat now.
Oh no, I still keep up with stuff. I just don't sit and watch the news.
It's not that I don't keep up. I'm not as in it as I once was because I was in it, keeping up with it. Now I'm just like people will tell me what I need to know.
Well, like local news, we get Rafferty, so that's good. And then we got a lot of great newspapers around here too that do a great job. But like national stuff,
you never know
pretty
what
much
it is.
get it from X.
Yeah.
I get my news Elon Musk approved.
Well, then, if it's not Elon Musk approved, then what is it?
If it ain't on X, then, I watched, almost sent this to you because I love coming across crazy conspiracy theories. I saw, and I'll have to go hunt that video and send it to you, but there's a growing conspiracy out there right now that, and this is crazy, that John Benet Ramsey is Erica Kirk.
What in the world?
Yeah.
Never ever would have thought that.
I mean, crazy. And they're like, and they go, because they would be the same age.
But what would be the point of them acting like she passed?
MK Ultra. I don't know if it's MK Ultra, but something. I don't know, but
now that you say that, they do. It kind of looks like that would be her grown
I know.
up.
And if you watch the video about halfway through, you're like,
Because they convinced you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they made some compelling arguments, but I mean,
maybe
I didn't believe it, but about halfway through, you're like, oh, okay, I can see that one. Yeah.
And he claims he's not a conspiracy theorist.
I'm not.
But you're always finding this stuff.
I love them. A lot of them crack me up. And then what's funny is I'll find one and I'll be like, man, that'd be crazy. And then like 3 years later, it's like, holy smack.
That was true.
That was right. The conspiracy theorists were right again.
Wow.
But anyway, I almost sent that one to you because that's one of the wackier ones that's out there right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's crazy. Coming up next, we've got the real good couple stories that are positive and uplifting. Also, round 2 of Ask Sheila is coming up. So stick around. It's Good Morning Cookeville live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate. Catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Another hot and somewhat muggy day is ahead of us with partly sunny skies expected through this afternoon. Highs will climb into the upper 80s to near 90. South wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. An isolated shower or storm is possible this evening and overnight with lows in the mid-60s. Scattered to widespread showers and thunderstorms are likely Wednesday with highs in the lower 80s.
Good morning, Cookeville, with Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:50.
Coming up after 7, we have a couple of folks from Cookeville Improv. The Cookeville Improv group does comedy and acting, and they've got something coming up on June 20th. We'll talk to them about that. Then Red Boiling Springs Folk Medicine Festival. It's coming up in June as well.
Yep.
And we're going to talk to Callie and Michelle about the Folk Medicine Festival. And Callie runs the Armours Hotel there.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories and we try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. And 10 years ago, Jalissa Gomez and her husband Anthony befriended their 87-year-old neighbor Delmar Harder. Since then, they've developed a deep family-like bond because Delmar never married and his relatives live out of state. The young couple stepped up to ensure he was never alone for the holidays, birthdays, or life's toughest moments. The friendship inspired Jalissa and Anthony to write a children's book called The Friendship Next Door with Delmar. The goal was to help raise money to support Delmar's living expenses and health needs. Their grand plan worked. Enough money was raised from book sales to supplement Delmar's Social Security checks and even wipe out his medical debt. Jalissa hopes that her friendship with Delmar can inspire others. If there's one thing we want people to take away, it's that kindness doesn't have to be big to make an impact. Simply showing up for somebody, especially during the times they feel most alone, can truly change a life.
That's great.
And I got to tell you, if you haven't taken time to go hang out with a senior citizen, they are just full of wisdom and
lots of great stories too.
And just, I mean, they've been there, done it, got the T-shirt. Listen to them. I love talking to old people. I can't wait to be one. You know,
you are one.
I know. One more, a carefree afternoon in the countryside of North Yorkshire, England, turned into a stressful adventure after a 12-year-old Stratford Bull Terrier named Maisie fell and got stuck in a narrow crack in the earth. Maisie ended up trapped a whopping 21 feet underground, which resulted in her frantic owner calling the police and rescue team. Saving Maisie required a team effort and a ton of ingenuity from the 18-person crew because the sinkhole was incredibly tight. The team had to send their smallest volunteers down into the darkness. That'd have been you, Sheila. Ditching their safety ropes and were causing loose rocks to fall. The brave rescuers wedged their own bodies across the narrow gap, using a hammer and chisel to slowly widen the rock walls as they went. After 6 grueling hours of listening to Maisie whimper,
oh my goodness,
3 volunteers formed a human chain inside the hole and passed the dog up to safety. One of the members of the team, Tony Heap, admitted that this rescue was special and emotional. He said, I filmed the final moments, and you could see the tears in the eyes of everybody as the dog came out of the ground.
Nobody
bet
can
so.
stand a dog whimpering.
Nobody can.
No. If they can, I don't want to know them.
Yeah.
If they can stand that and just walk away, come on.
Yeah. I don't believe my dog sometimes, like Daisy. I'll pet her. I'll give her a good petting. And then when I'm done and walk away, she said, And I'm like, girl, I just petted you real good.
And she's like, wait, what? No, it wasn't enough.
Right.
I want more.
You
It
wanted
was
more.
so good. I want more.
All right, Sheila, here we go with Ask Sheila.
Yes.
We got 3 questions here. You got all 3 yesterday.
What's the topic?
This looks like about like what people had and don't have anymore. Okay.
Money. We don't have it anymore because of gas and everything else.
All right, here we go, Sheila. First question. 30 years ago, 1 in 4 homes in America had one of these. Today, it's less than 3%. What is it? 30 years ago, 1 in 4 American homes had one of these. Today, it's less than 3%. I don't
landline.
I don't even think they make them anymore.
Oh, they make landlines.
I mean, I haven't heard of one in forever.
That could be anything.
You know, back in the day, especially, you know, if you were a single guy, you had one of these because it was cool.
Have I had one of these?
I don't know if you've had one or not, Sheila. They were really big back in the 80s. I mean, really big. There was whole stores dedicated to these things.
Is it in the kitchen?
No.
Living room?
No.
Bedroom?
Yes. There was a TV commercial played in Nashville all the time
Baba's.
for this type of store.
I'm thinking 70s and 80s waterbeds.
Waterbed.
That's it?
Yeah. 3% of people still have a waterbed.
I used to have a waterbed. Me and Tim did.
Yeah.
It was comfortable, but then you get tired of it.
It was all right. You know, looking back, I don't know what the big deal was.
It's supposed to be good for your back. They're harder to get out of.
I did like it was heated.
Yeah, I
did
like that too.
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Sheila, here we go. This item, now almost extinct, was found in more than half of U.S. homes in the 1980s. What was it?
Now what?
Well, now you there's no need for this really.
So, what's the hint?
There's really no need for this anymore. There's just another way to do it.
Another way to do it?
Yeah.
Microwave.
Okay. Yeah. But before the microwave, there was a lot of homes had these because they like making this snack.
It's a snack?
Mm-hmm.
Popcorn?
Popcorn popper.
So I got it?
You got it. Yeah. Popcorn popper. So it's almost extinct now, but back in the day, almost half. You remember the one that you put it in and then it came like a little waterfall out the top?
Yeah.
And you melted the butter up here.
I had one of those.
But yet it always melted the plastic too.
Yeah.
So you know you were having plastic.
You were eating cancer.
Yeah, but we still did it. They're like, oh, yeah, pour that butter on there.
I don't know if that made it worse for us or if we are immune to a lot of things because of the stuff
That might
we
be
did.
why, we're talking, 65-year-olds look a lot different now than they did.
That's true.
Maybe it's popcorn popper plastic.
Remember popcorn lung was a thing back
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
that wasn't because of that, though.
No, it wasn't because of that. It was because of the the stuff we put in the microwave.
You're so damn random.
I am, but I was talking about
popcorn lung.
We were talking about popcorn. Okay, what's the last question? I know we're running behind.
20% of American homes do not have these. What is it? Wow.
20%?
20% of American homes don't have one of these. And it's
a bathroom.
No.
Remember we talked about that one time.
It is about being clean.
They don't have a shower?
No, it's about something that cleans.
Washing machine.
Washing machine. There you go. 20% of American homes don't have a washing machine. That's a bigger percentage than what I thought.
We did when we first got married, and it was a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Having to go to a laundromat.
Yeah. Coming up, good job, Sheila. All three again today. Coming up, Cookeville Improv is here. We'll find out about their show and what all that they do. We're going to get involved with some folk medicine with the Red Bowling Springs Folk Medicine Festival. That's coming up too. So hang out with us. It's Good Morning Cookeville live in the Willow Window Studio, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
TRN News. A Marion police officer is let go from the force after investigation determined he left out previous histories at other agencies, including an incident where a teenager died during a chase. Last week, Mayor Tracy Brick received a request to investigate Officer Trey Bynum from a citizen, mainly the hiring process, prior employment history, and related records. A city statement claimed after their investigation it was in their best interest not to keep Bynum employed. A Portland man facing numerous charges for fleeing from deputies Friday. Michael Thomas Stroud reportedly fled in Robertson County for not maintaining his lane. During their investigation, Stroud was spotted walking nearby Gateview Elementary. A search into his vehicle found synthetic urine, a THC vape pen, and an alcoholic drink. A meth pipe was also found on the grass near his location. He's held in the Sumner County Jail on a $30,000 bond. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Confessions of a Potentially Perfect Parent, brought to you by AdoptUsKids.org.
Okay, here goes. I know more about cooking dinner for a party of 12 than I do about packing a lunch for a 12-year-old. I know kids like things like PB&J, pigs in a blanket. Oh, and fish sticks. They do love fish sticks. Fillets I get, but sticks? What part of the fish does the stick come from? I know I can read a cookbook that'll tell me how to make a red wine reduction, but where are the cookbooks that can teach me how to cut the crusts off bologna sandwiches? Oh, maybe we can compromise on mac and cheese. Can you make that with brie? Everybody likes brie, right?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to push your food around their plate. Call 1-888-200-4005 or visit AdoptUsKids.org for more information. This message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt Us Kids, and the Ad Council.
We're learning more about a train derailment in Giles County. The Sheriff's Office and the County Office of Emergency Management confirmed it happened in Frank Ewing. CSX officials said a train collided into the rear of another train, causing the derailment of at least 5 cars. They confirmed no injuries, hazardous spills, or risk to the public, but did confirm 2 of the cars lost their load of plastic pellets, which has since gone into a nearby waterway. News Channel 5 has confirmed all roadways previously closed should be reopened. That includes Old Highway 64 and Tight Bark Hollow Road. We learned more about a deadly officer-involved shooting in Hickman County from Sunday afternoon. It happened at a traffic stop along Old Beaver Creek Road. During the stop, investigations shared a confrontation broke out between the passenger James Heggie and deputies. That led to multiple deputies firing shots at Heggie, who later died in a nearby hospital. No officers were injured in this situation. The TBI continues to investigate. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Putnam County prosecutors have dismissed charges against a Granville woman charged earlier this year for threats of violence against a Cookeville private school. The Herald-Citizen reports that prosecutors dropped those charges after discovering evidence indicating the threats were made in a spoofed email. Putnam County Sheriff's deputies arrested the 38-year-old woman in February after the owner of the nonprofit private school shared a copy of an email believed to have been sent from the woman. Putnam County sales tax collections trended up in April. County Mayor Randy Porter says the county and its 4 municipalities collected $6.1 million in sales tax revenue last month, a 9.6% increase over the same time last year. The largest percentage jump coming from businesses outside the corporate limits of the 4 municipalities, with nearly $661,000 collected in Putnam County. Cookeville sales tax collections totaled $4.6 million. Allgood collecting $479,000. Baxter brought in $136,000, and Monterey $130,000. Road construction will not delay motorists traveling Tennessee's highways this Memorial Day weekend. TDOT will suspend all construction-related lane closures on interstates and state routes from noon this Friday through 6 a.m. Tuesday. Officials said the decision will provide maximum roadway capacity for the record-breaking number of motorists expected to take a road trip in the state during the holiday weekend. AAA predicting 950,000 Tennesseans will travel for Memorial Day, with some 795,000 driving to their destination. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Another hot and somewhat muggy day is ahead of us, with partly sunny skies expected through this afternoon. Highs will climb into the upper 80s to near 90. South wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. An isolated shower or storm is possible this evening and overnight, with lows in the mid-60s. Scattered to widespread showers and thunderstorms are likely Wednesday, with highs in the lower 80s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 707.
We have Rob Shabert and Ashley. I don't know your last name. I'm sorry.
Ashley Hale.
Ashley Hale from Cookeville Improv. And this is something brand new that you guys started just at the end of last year. And you're also going to have a show coming up on June 20th. Is that correct?
June 20th. That's why we're here, to sell some tickets.
Yeah.
So how did this come about, though, the Cookeville Improv?
Well, we got to give all the credit to Jason Crum, who moved here from Detroit, and he had been experienced in some improv up there. And when he moved to Cookeville a few years back, he always wanted to start a local improv group. So he just put it out there, and people started coming out of the woodwork, people who have never done it before. And we practice every Sunday night for a couple hours at UC Makerspace, and we got to plug them because they're so
Oh yeah,
so
they're
helpful to
great.
us.
Yeah.
But we practice, and people come and watch and participate. It's open to anybody. I mean, I'm expecting you two to show up one Sunday.
Well, we've talked about it because it'd be a bunch of fun for people who might be watching that don't know what improv is. It's comedy, correct? But explain improv, Ashley.
You just keep going. You never say no. Yes, and.
Yes, and.
Keep going.
So it's like, who comes up with the first idea to get it off the
Is it like
up and rolling?
Like whose line is it anyway?
Yes, we get our suggestions straight from the audience. So anyone who comes to the show, get your thinking caps on and come up with some suggestions because we're going to be asking the audience for all of our suggestions.
That seems almost as much fun coming up with the things as it is actually acting them out or
I've seen
improving
that
them out.
When I've gone to some improv shows, I've seen that from the audience. The audience seems excited to be able to pitch in. They're not going to have to get up on stage and do
Right.
it, but they want to throw out this crazy idea that they have, and the crazier the better, I'll tell you.
And that makes everybody feel like they're part of it. That's what's so cool about it.
And the audience also gets to do the you're out.
Yeah.
So when somebody screws up, they get to buzz you out.
Oh, really?
We do. We play. There's probably 14 different games that we'll play. Most people are familiar with scenes from a hat, where they step out and they give. We do that towards the end of the show, but we have all these other games that we play, and they're all going to be set up. But in almost every case, we're going to ask the audience for suggestions for the scene and for the plot and this and that, and we'll go from there. But it's
kind of the same allure as like when you go to one of those dueling piano bars and you get to shout out and be part of the show. You're part of the show when you go to an improv.
You know what, though? I've noticed the dueling piano bars, those things are built on tips.
Yes.
You give them a $20 bill with your suggestion.
Oh, yes. Yes,
you don't have to tip us, although we'll happily take it.
I mean, nothing against it. No law or anything.
But you know what? Every penny we make is going to go to UC Makerspace.
Oh, that's great.
Yep. So it's $5, whether you do it in advance or at the door. Hopefully, you can still get a ticket at the door. Maybe we're going to be sold out.
Maybe.
Who knows?
You never know.
But they are online. They're for sale online for $5. And like I said, every penny that we make that night will go to UC Makerspace.
So if somebody wants to get involved in the improv group, is there a sign up process? I mean, what age groups is it open to? Go through that a little bit, Rob, or Ashley, whichever one.
Well, it's open to anyone. Anybody can show up, although it's more for probably 16 and up. We try to keep it PG, but it does slip off the deep end once in a while. And parents, if they're going to bring younger kids or whatever, it's up to them to decide if they want to bring them. But it's open to anybody that wants to. And the sign-up process, Ashley, that's basically walk through the door and you're signed up.
That's what's cool, though. Everybody can be a part of it.
Yeah.
So, Ashley, how did you hear about it, and what made you want to jump in and try it?
I saw Jason's post on Facebook since the first one. He probably made 10 posts before we actually got together. But I think everyone thought it was right up my alley because I also got many family members to forward that my way. Like, you should go to improv.
You're a smart aleck.
Do you act a lot too, or have you been in plays? And
yeah, I did shows at the Backdoor Playhouse at Tech and Pack.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing like the rush of the audience, and then you know that they can chime in.
Well, there's nothing like the rush of the audience when they're laughing.
Yeah.
If they're just sitting there silent, you know something's wrong.
You're like, oh no, I'm not good. They're gonna buzz me out.
We don't know what it's like to have an audience. We've only had ourselves as our audience to this.
Oh, really? So this thing on June 20th will be the first audience.
We are all virgins at improv performances.
Yeah, all right. Well, I think that makes it better.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, to be able to be at the first.
Say I was supporting them. I was the first, and then I also supported UC Makerspace.
Right. Yeah.
That's right.
So I mean, and I don't mean this to sound bad, Rob, but y'all are both in different seasons in life, right?
You know, that was one of my notes. We are just wide variety. I'm the oldest one.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm getting at. I mean, there's a wide variety of people.
Yes.
But but what you're getting out of the group too, it might be the same or different. I don't know. Like, what do you, Rob, get out of being in this improv group personally?
Personally, I have made a bunch of new friends. There's about 10 of us who are regular. We show up regularly. In fact, that's the kind of our unofficial name. We're the regulars.
Gotcha.
Much more irregular than regular. I've made some new friends there and gotten to know them, although we haven't gotten to know each other that well yet.
Right. Well, you still know.
I just learned her last name today.
Just like me.
That's right.
I know she's Ashley. What's your last name?
Hale.
So, I just enjoy entertaining people and talking and just having fun. So that's
Right.
what I get out of it.
Ashley, what about you?
I would say the same. I've made a lot of friends, and I just love laughing. I leave happier than I went in. So
Yeah.
Well, what's cool is you're not sitting in front of the phone. You are really connecting with people. And I think we all need that.
Yeah. Anytime you can put the phone down and go talk to real people and have fun doing it.
It's always
is
better.
key.
And you feel like it's a better quality of life
That's
that you're
right.
involved and just getting out there, meeting people and trying new things.
Probably one of the hardest lessons for us to learn right at the beginning was to connect and to quit being inside your own head
Yes.
and thinking, what's my next line going to be? What am I going to say that's going to be funny? Listen to what they're saying and react to that. You don't know what's going to come out of your mouth in reaction to them.
That's right.
And so that's kind of, hopefully it's not offensive, but every once in a while it might be. But you don't, you just listen and say what there's, then you react to that, and then you react, and so on. And so that's the fun part. But once we got over the hump of trying to figure out, I got to be funny, what am I going to say?
Yeah.
Jason was telling us the other night, if you're coming to this thing to win this game or that game, don't even come. Because
Right.
we're not here to win the games. We're here to entertain people.
Right.
Our job is to just, even if we make a fool of ourselves, make them laugh, help them to laugh.
Well, making a fool of yourself helps them to laugh,
Oh, absolutely.
You can't be afraid. You can't be scared to make a fool of yourself, right? And I'm sure it's really hard though, because like you said, you didn't know her last name. Y'all didn't know each other before this, right?
Nope.
So you don't know if there's any chemistry up there on stage. You just go up there and well, we're going to try this and see how it rolls. That's the scary part of it, but
It is.
also the fun.
And like I said, we've got about, 10 regulars, I think, that are signed up to be in this particular show. We've got 2 or 3 others that haven't been coming regularly, so they won't be in the show because they haven't practiced as much.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully, of our next couple of shows, and we do actually have another show lined up. We won't announce that yet, but that's going to be a fun one. Maybe a little bit of, in this case, it's at a winery. The next case, it might be a little.
Oh, you'll loosen them up by giving them some wine, and then they'll totally
In fact, the
laugh.
show starts at 7. I don't know what time the doors open, but get there when the doors open and drink some wine. And
Yeah,
Get
loosen
ready.
up a bit.
Pre-game a little bit for it.
Tailgate.
Yeah, tailgate for it. We're talking about Cookeville Improv. They got a show coming up on June the 20th. More of them coming up. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from Summer Space. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. Summer Space has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you through every storm
every alert. I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyper-local precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our TowerCam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 720.
We've got Rob Schaber and Ashley Hale with us from Cookeville Improv, and they are going to have a show on June 20th, and that's going to be at where? Delmonico?
Delmonico
Winery. And it starts at 7 or 7:30.
Starts at 7. Get there early.
Get there early, have some wine, loosen up a bit.
How much are tickets?
$5.
Oh, that's it?
$5.
It's almost free.
Yeah.
You can give more if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
And all the proceeds go to UC Makerspace, which helps kids in our area.
Well, it helps kids. It helps makers of all ages. I mean,
Not just for kids, but
they're
adults
going to have
too.
all kinds of stuff in there. If you woodworking or ceramics or anything like that. So basically, if you ever wanted to try anything, you can without really going out.
True makers space that they can
Absolutely.
use because
Yeah.
a lot of us can't afford that space to really learn how to do a craft.
It's a really great thing coming to the Upper Cumberland. That's awesome that y'all are raising money for them. That's a good thing.
They've been Johnny and Jessa
Yeah.
host us every Sunday night, and they've just been great for us.
All right, so it's $5 to get in. June 20th, Delmonico Winery. Be there.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know what else is kind of fun? I wanted to mention this. I wrote it down in my notes. Every night that we do this, every Sunday night, and it will be again on June 20th, it will be a show for each of us, the ones that are doing it, because we don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
We're just sitting there watching everybody else.
You're improving.
It's not a script. We're just,
Yeah.
So it's kind of, if we enjoy improv, we enjoy watching it. And we're going to get to watch it when we're not up there doing it ourselves.
Right. Not only is it fun, it's a brain exercise because I mean, it's constantly listening and reacting, and that's a hard thing to do in this day and time.
Well, and we've got some very, very smart people in the group. We've got some real high IQ people. We've got a few that are kind of low IQ people. No, I was kind of thinking of Bob, but he's not watching.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bob.
He did go. We got some very low IQ.
Yeah, he did. He looked right at you, Ashley.
No, she's one of the smart ones.
Oh, okay,
my
yeah.
gosh, some of the stuff she comes up with and Riley comes up with, I can't even. I just walk away.
You're right.
Yep.
So are we going to do a little sample?
Speaking of which, I'm going to test you guys. Let's do this. We're going to play. You are going to play. You too. Jason and Sheila are going to play a little game called Questions Only.
All right.
All you can do is answer and have a conversation, and all you can use is questions to each other.
Gotcha.
It has to relate to the other person.
So it's like comedy Jeopardy. Has to be a question.
Exactly. And you can't just repeat, like if he says, do you own a camera? You can't say, do I own a camera?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, you got to have a different question.
Oh gosh, this is going to be tough.
All right. Are you ready? Your
guess.
topic, and Sheila, you're going to start. Your topic is alarm clocks. Go.
Did your alarm clock go off this morning?
Did my alarm go off this morning?
Clock. Did your clock go off this morning?
Clock is a statement.
Oh, I lost already. Jason, you start.
Well, are we getting another subject?
Want to try it? Well, that one went by so quick.
Yeah.
Ashley, you got a topic you want to give them?
Grocery shopping.
Okay.
Jason.
What? Am I going first?
You start.
And you said it was what?
Grocery shopping.
Did you go grocery shopping yesterday?
Oh, it's harder than you think. Do you mean Publix? See? It's not easy.
Have you ever been to Food City?
Don't you think they have long lines there? We're not funny at all.
No. Well, I've been spending too much time thinking about it.
See, and it's not very good for radio when all the dead
No.
air.
Yeah.
But you can see how hard it is because you're thinking in terms
Yeah.
of statements and not questions. And so
Right.
this,
Because it's not even a scene really, because you want it to kind of go together, but
that's the game we use to warm up. We'll start the night with that. We
That's a
welcome
good one
everybody.
to get your brain
and we'll
going.
Get all of us. We'll go through it a few times, and yeah.
so that's your warm up, like asking each other the questions and trying to create a scene, but it's not as easy as you think.
What's the hardest one in the what do you feel is the hardest one of your games that you play?
I know which I would say. What would you think is?
Honestly, I think it is questions only for me. The hardest part is to de-work that into your brain,
Yeah.
because after questions only, you're like, now I can only speak in question.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because I'm thinking we ask questions every day, but we also make statements with it, and we just go and have a easy conversation.
I think your brain is telling you that you've been asked a question. Here's an answer, not, and I think so. I mean, that's your normal.
Get out of that habit.
That's your normal pattern.
Hard to break
Answer
habits.
a question with a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a great exercise to break that brain cycle.
And Ashley had a really good point there. After we warm up with questions game, the first game we play after that, I can't get out, and we're all the same. We can't get questions out of our mind, and we're trying to do a skit, a sketch or whatever, and you just. I don't have to ask a question. I have to do this, and it's hard to do. Once we get out of it, we do, but not.
Is it what is your hardest? Is that
I'd call mine the press conference, and that's where one person leaves the room, and everybody in the room knows what the press conference is about, except the person that left the room.
Oh, that sounds.
They come back in, and they're conducting the press conference. Thank you for coming, and then people ask questions of the host of the press conference, and they have to, by what the questions are, figure out what am I hosting a press conference
That sounds
for.
like a blast.
It is, because your answers as the host of the press conference are just pure BS until you start finding
Now, that
something.
one I think I could do good at.
Oh,
I
sure.
got BS for days.
But while you're BS, and you got to be listening to what they're talking about and putting it all
Trying
two
to
and
figure
two
it
and two
out.
together.
Right.
And
so it's like you're trying to figure it out,
Yeah.
find it, and then also conduct it, act
Sure.
like you know what you're talking about
And
when
it's
you
funny
really
'cause
don't.
The audience knows what it's supposed to be.
It's something like you're establishing a brand new breeding ground for pygmy kangaroos in the outback.
It's always
How am I
crazy
ever going to
stuff.
guess that?
Right.
Right.
But
And that's where the audience comes in.
Well, even the question reply with the question was fun. Oh, I was having fun, but I'm like, I suck at this.
But I also felt like an idiot for a second too. It's like, why can't I do? In my whole head was like, why can't you do this?
Now, don't try that at home.
Yeah. Well, no, especially
You
with
do.
your wife.
I mean, the hardest thing is getting out of your head and not being so frustrated.
I think you
about
guys
trying
need to add a questions segment to your morning show.
Oh my Lord.
We'd have people tripped up for sure.
Well, no.
We would be the ones tripped up more than the guests.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was very difficult.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of myself for not being better at that.
I got the right away, so
Yeah,
I was like,
right.
okay, pressure's off.
So what happens now with, I mean, where do you hope that this improv group goes? I mean, or is there a hope for that, or is it just, hey, let's have fun and who cares where it goes?
Mostly, let's have fun. Who cares where it goes?
Gotcha.
I think our only goal beyond short form shows is we're going to try some long. So right now our games, so, yours lasted 30 seconds.
Yeah. No, we were horrible.
Yeah.
We thought we'd
But
be
we're-
better.
We've had
a little better.
I was pretty cocky thinking I was going to be good at it, and I was like the first one out.
The more you play it, the better you'll get.
Yeah.
But they only last maybe 5 minutes, like at the very most. But our goal is maybe 90 seconds per game. But in the future, we'd like to do long form to where we have one or maybe up to like 3 scenes for the entire 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Or like they're more like improv skits. Is that a thing? Is that a thing, or that is
Yes.
a thing?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Yes, we have a lot of skits that we try to do.
Yeah,
There's a lot of guessing games, but there's others that are skits.
yeah,
I think it's great. It's great for your memory. It's great to make friends and
yeah.
great
At my
entertainment.
age. At my age, I can't remember
How are you
anything.
doing this?
And what's really funny is
That was
I've
my
noticed
problem,
this.
brain fog.
the reference points. I've got all these reference points of the 70s. Well, if I bring something up from the Twilight Zone,
right?
I look at 5 empty stares back at me because they never heard about the guy on the wing or whatever.
Right, yeah. Which
And then
is one of
they'll
the scariest things ever back in the day.
And then they'll do a little line or two about some Dragon Slayer in some video game, and I'm going, swipe right. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the first thing about some of their topics and the vice versa. And so, and we're going to have an audience.
Funny too, though, isn't it? Yeah, for the audience,
it can
I'm
be
sure.
and can be difficult. But the audience, we're going to probably have a very wide range of audience.
I'm sure.
Ages.
Yeah.
And so probably the old ones will get what I say, and the young ones will get what they say.
Everybody gets something.
That's right.
Out of it. And it's coming up on June the 20th. It's going to be at Delmonico Winery, and tickets are only $5. And
Have some wine,
man,
laugh a
it's
bit.
Father's Day weekend,
Yeah.
and dads love stuff like this. At least I do. So it'd be a great place to take dad out for a night, get some wine in him.
Maybe Rob would tell some dad jokes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't bet on it.
Is there a place that I know you're on Facebook? Is that the best place to find what you guys are doing now and in the future?
Yep. Go to Cookeville Improv on Facebook. Because I don't know if most of us know how to use any other platform.
I don't.
You looked at him on that. You did what he did.
Most of us, like me, miss low IQ. No, I'm kidding.
You saying Rob ain't on the TikTok?
I'm not either, so I cannot
yeah,
say anything.
yeah. Well, guys, thanks so much for being here. This sounds awesome.
This was fun.
Yeah, I hope we can get out there and see you on June the 20th. Go hit them up on Facebook, because that's the one Rob can get on.
That's right.
Yeah.
And go ahead and buy your tickets, because we've got like 50 or 60 people that have already clicked interested in going. But ticket sales, I don't know. We don't have that many tickets.
I got
we really kind of have to have an idea how many people are going to be there in advance so we can set it up for it.
Okay. All right.
300 people or 30 people is a lot different.
Yeah, absolutely.
true.
Well, do get your tickets ahead of time. Like I said, it would be a great thing to take Dad to for Father's Day weekend. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Red Bowling Springs has their Folklore Medicine
Folk
Medicine, not folklore, Folk Medicine Festival coming up. We'll talk to them next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. On UCR last night, the Gordonsville Tigerettes beat CSLA 14-1 in their softball sectional round to punch their ticket to the Spring Fling for the 5th consecutive year. Maddie Kemp and Callie Dillard both went long as Kat Johnson drove in 3 and scored twice. Dillard went 5 innings on the mound, allowing just 2 hits and 1 run while striking out 4. PGA Tour golfer Garrick Higo has reportedly parted ways with his caddy after missing the cut at the PGA Championship. Higo made storylines after round 1 at the PGA for being 1 minute late to his tee time. His caddy was imploring him to come to the first tee from the putting green at the time. Higo shot 67, but that turned into a 69 with a 2-stroke penalty for being late and ultimately missed the cut by 1 shot. The Miami Marlins topped the Atlanta Braves 12-0 in Miami last night. The Phillies beat the Reds 5-4. Rays over the Orioles 16-6. Guardians topped the Tigers 8-2. Blue Jays fell to the Yankees 7-6, and the Red Sox beat the Royals 3-1. Join us this afternoon on UCR as the Gordonsville baseball and softball teams are in action at the Spring Fling. The Tigerettes play McEwen at 4 on the main UCR Facebook page, while the Tigers play Eagleville at 4 on the UCR YouTube channel. Both games are audio only. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 735.
We have 2 special guests, Callie Ephros from Armor.
Ephros.
Okay, Callie Ephros and Michelle Johnson. Callie also runs the Armors Hotel in Red Bowling Springs. Michelle, I've heard you sing. You were at the Singers Night at Tennessee Songwriters Festival.
I write songs.
Yeah.
I am not a singer.
Well, you are a good singer, too.
She is a good singer.
Yeah, she is. But we're going to talk about Red Bowling Springs Folk Medicine Festival, and that's coming up in a couple of weeks.
It is.
June what?
Yeah, June 6th. It's 2 weeks from this Saturday.
Okay.
And, yeah, we're really excited about it. It's not just an arts and crafts festival. We're just trying to bring back some traditions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these days, the younger generations are getting more into herbs and living off the land and things like that, and that's what we hope to bring some of those traditions,
right, and education and
just do some education and community, just having a day of music and all the things. So.
You guys do so good about having the nature walks, then putting the vendors there that made homemade soaps and then nature walks as well, which we're going to have Juanita Dotson on in the week of the Red Bowling Springs Folk Medicine Festival. She'll be coming in that week too to talk about her nature walks. But it's just a really great thing because here in this area, and especially Red Bowling Springs, you guys are into the health, the springs that really are good minerals for you.
Holistic approach.
Yeah, thank you. You knew what I was looking.
Yeah.
I was searching.
That's how Red Bowling Springs was founded.
Yeah.
Was, the mineral waters that were there. They had all these health and healing resorts. They had numerous hotels. The town actually grew to over 14,000 people every summer in the 1920s.
Wow.
And that continued until modern medicine took over like the 1960s. It was slowing down a bit. Like, people like to think that it was, the floods, but they said really it was just the interest was dying on the natural things, and it just wasn't there. But they had doctors, they had chiropractors, they had herbalists, they had everybody in Red Bowling Springs, all centered around the springs, the healing waters, the herbs that are there, because this area is abundant in high quality herbs and stuff. The Cherokee used to be, this was a very popular place for the Cherokee to come. Buffalo, there used to be buffalo. I mean, it's so rich and abundant. And so one of our other speakers that we have coming is Don Scruggs, and he is, he's Cherokee, that's his bloodline. And he goes around and he has some of the old knowledge and all the old skills, and he's going to
really?
He can talk forever and ever and ever, but he's so he knows all the waters, because we have 5 different types of waters in Red Bowling Springs. But he'll be there to talk about some of that history, the Cherokee herbs that they would have traditionally used that are found native to this area. So,
have you been surprised about anything? I mean, was this something that you were into beforehand, or as you've done the festival, or as you've owned the hotel or been part of Red Bowling Springs, has this come about, or was this something you were interested in a long time ago?
I've always been interested. Well, my mom raised us that way. I grew up in Southeast Arizona where there weren't doctors close by. So grandma, you had to find the home remedies because there wasn't always a doctor available, even in my lifetime. And, born in the 60s, but just so remote. And then when I had things that came up, knowledge, whatever, very curious about it, very curious about alternate ways of healing. So it just was always an interest of mine. But I had a wellness store in Arizona that we had to close due to the pandemic. It just wasn't profitable. But we were looking for a place in Tennessee, and what we fell in love with was Red Bowling Springs and the hotel because of its reputation, because of the history of it. And that's what drew us there. And it was kind of, my husband's been in the hotel business, so that was a mirror.
Right.
I mean, just a perfect partnership. So I've always been interested in it. And it was great for me to be around people. A lot of people in Red Bowling Springs, everybody has their remedies.
Yeah.
It's like normal for everybody to have these remedies.
True story. Yeah. I seen 3 people yesterday within a 24-hour period. And I got some nerve damage that was just accidental from when someone gave me an IV. And anyway, so I left all 3 places with some type of tincture or something holistic.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I called to notify the people to make it of record because it's been 2 weeks. I'm like, I'm doing the holistic route. I'm just giving you an FYI just so you know my chart. I'm not asking for anything, just letting you know, hey, this is going on.
Right.
But 3 different people giving me something that's, not an OTC or a prescription type.
Many people give chicken soup in Red Bowling Springs. They give you tinctures.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I grew up. I describe my mom, she's a Southern Baptist hippie, so, went to church and all that stuff, but then also was at home making tinctures and making all this other stuff. Like when I got poison ivy, I'm not sure what it was, but she would make stuff, and everybody else would have this cream, and I'd go to school looking like I had a paste of something on me, and it flaked off all day, but it sure did help the poison ivy.
Yeah.
So I mean, I grew up in this scenario, and I do think I'm healthier now because of it.
Yeah.
Not just because of that, but because of the food. She garden and raise our own cows, and there's a lot that goes into the holistic thing. It's not just here, take this tincture in your well. It's a lifestyle.
Right. And that's so we are sponsored by the Tennessee Arts Commission. Let's see if I get it right. Tennessee Arts Commission. And to preserve some of those crafts and skills, not just all the tinctures, which we get a lot of, but bacon bread. We'll have vendors there that all the homemade crafts. Our vendor section has to be all handcrafted things. So we'll have soaps, we'll have tinctures, we'll have herbal products, we'll have crocheted items. There's lots of different things that people will show up with. But part of that grant money they give us is to preserve handcrafted old-time knowledge. So we have the herb walks. We got our Cherokee herbs that people will talk about.
Yeah.
So it's.
I'm real interested in that because I mean that's going to be things that are native to this. There's a bunch of weeds that just grow on the side of the road that if you know about them, like their roots are good for you. And they're just growing on the side of the road, just waiting for
that other people call weeds, and they'll make a tincture out of it.
And you better get them, because the state's going to come through and put glyphosate on them, and then they're useless, and so is everything else. But
yeah, and that's it. I mean, our grandparents, our great grandparents, all their healing of the families was from the mountains, from the waters, from the ground.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to preserve some of our traditions instead of just putting it on a display. Let's try to educate. And
that's also part of the history, and you're saving the history. Yeah. I mean, that is such a rich land and rich waters in Red Boiling Springs. So this is really helping to preserve it.
Yeah. In Red Boiling Springs, we have 5 different types of mineral waters. There's no other place in the United States that has that. There's one other place in the world that has, within your one community, 5 different, distinct, unique water composition, mineral waters. And that's something that's really unique to that. So we're preserving that. That's why it was a spa town. So we have black water, double and twist water, white sulfur water, red water, and then freestone. They call it freestone. Mineral water, because it doesn't have all the other things.
And all of those waters do different things.
They do different things. And people in the 20s and 30s and 40s used to prescribe, doctors would prescribe this water or that water.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for different things. Like one was for, kidney stones, and one was for external issues and stuff. Now, we cannot do that anymore because of things, but the old timers pass that knowledge on.
Yeah, before the FDA.
Yeah. So people will come and they'll say, "Can I pump some of your water? I heard from my grandma."
Yeah. And then is that something that happens?
Yeah, people do that all the time still.
Really? That is so cool.
A lot of the pumps were shut down, so there's only a few left that are still working. And people's grandmas tell, well, you need to go to Red Boiling Springs because I grew up there, and go get this water. Go to this property and get this water for different things.
Wow. And that's so, and now, I guess I'll ask after, but be thinking about, what do you think? Because there's been a resurgence in this. There's been a resurgence in people wanting to find
natural remedies,
natural things. And I think, I know my personal opinion is I don't trust, company A for something I'm going to put in my body, really.
Company A may not be anything to do with doctors.
Right. So I think there's some distrust that's led to this, but it's just been a big resurgence. We'll talk about that when we come back. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-Window-1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Another hot and somewhat muggy day is ahead of us, with partly sunny skies expected through this afternoon. Highs will climb into the upper 80s to near 90. South wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. An isolated shower or storm is possible this evening and overnight, with lows in the mid-60s. Scattered to widespread showers and thunderstorms are likely Wednesday, with highs in the lower 80s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 747.
Callie Ephros, and Michelle Johnson is with Folk Medicine Festival. Callie also owns Armours Hotel. And Michelle, you do a bunch of things.
Catering,
you did have your own business too. Yeah.
I did. I just shut it down last month. Still in that process, but like I told people, we're not going anywhere. Just slowing down, healing, resting. I wore myself out for the last year.
I get you.
So my body is broken down. So, this folk festival's coming at a great time because I'm ready for some other people's ideas of, hey, how to heal and get back on track. And as people say, my little more spunkier self. But the devil's been playing with me this week. Got a sty in my eye, an aggravated nerve, but I'm still just trying to.
You're keeping on, keeping on, right?
One tincture at a time.
So what do you think this resurgence has been? And it's been bubbling up here for the past 5
I like
6
that,
years.
bubbling up.
But there's
in Red Boiling Springs.
but it's been a resurgence in holistic medicines. Why do you think that is?
A big reason I think is because people are so sick, and you go to get professional help, but they can't spend a lot of time with you.
Right.
Or the remedy that they give you creates other issues, and so people
It'll help what you go to see the doctor for. That medicine they give you helps that thing, but then may start something
covers
else.
up the other thing.
And we're not against doctors, but sometimes if I can try something natural first, I'm going to do that.
Well, and some people are losing all their benefits too, and so they don't have the money, the resources. But I think there's just something inside each and every one of us that connects us to the land that we are in. And there's something when you're struggling. I know I was that way, and there's something inside of me that said, "Hey, that stuff your mama and your grandma used to use, you might want to check it out and eat
There's
better."
obviously something to it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something to what they were doing. And, I remember watching my grandpa and grandma, and if you got a sore throat, I mean, you didn't go to the store to get anything for a sore throat. You had some whiskey and honey. Now that helped your sore throat.
Right.
And it was just good. And not that, whiskey and honey's good for you.
Well,
I'm
that's
not
what
saying
cough
that.
medicine over the counter is. It's mainly alcohol.
And it seemed like there was a lot of turpentine used back in the day too.
That's the snake oil.
Yeah.
That's
not. You remember Watkins liniment?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, man!
That smell. I remember that smell.
Yeah, Watkins liniment. It wasn't liniment. And liniment. Watkins liniment. But with the research, with the young people, I bet there's a lot of that you'll see at this because there's not a lot of places you can go to learn about folk medicine.
Well, there isn't. You have to be so careful what you say, but people are looking for new, better, different. I mean, I think it cycles too. That there's just, we had every generation, every couple generations, you have your hippie generation, and it's there. I think it's the land. I think it's just, we go back to our roots at some point, and it's there. It's good. So this is a great opportunity for people to come and talk to the old timers,
right?
To talk to people who have the knowledge to pass on, and that's one of the great traditions that we preserve. Is you can read about it in books, but it's a whole different experience to talk to Don Scruggs or Juanita Dotson, and who have this knowledge, who do it all the time, and there's many others that are there to have them share what they know.
And I've got to have my husband do some genealogy to see if Don Scruggs is kin to his side of the family.
There you go.
Scruggs, is that how he spells it?
Yep, I think so.
Yay. We might find a new kinfolk there.
All right, that make me kin then.
Yeah. And Tim, he loves doing genealogy. My husband does. So.
Well, see, and that's another thing that everybody is like, there's such a renewal in those family roots and genealogy. So I think we're just drawn to old things.
Well, I think that's, that roots us, if we know where we came from, so I think that's right. I think you nailed it. We're just putting roots in the ground. And so by getting back to nature and by finding out where we came from, that's a great mystery that we all want to know about. And it's not really a mystery. We can find that out now.
That younger generation, they're all about, preserving earth and the land and living off the land. And they're interested in, the solar things and things like that. And so they're trying to learn all the traditions, whether it's the healing, whether it's gardening, which we're going to have Barefoot Farmer there.
Oh,
He's
great.
going to be talking about, so people are interested in farming or living off the land. I mean,
Yeah.
He's someone that'll be glad to
Absolutely.
answer any question as he's walking, walking past people. So I mean, we've got a lot of people. Plus, we got music. Oh, and food trucks. If you're not interested in living off the land, we have food trucks.
We have one gal who just started a food truck of gourmet hot dogs and fun stuff, but she's a yoga teacher, and she's going to come and do like her gourmet hot dogs. At the
She
food
sounds
truck.
like my type of yoga.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do some yoga, but I'm gonna have a hot dog
I'm
every
gonna have
now
a
and
hot
then.
dog now.
Yeah.
I'll do the yoga. Yeah.
Bougie one
A
is
bougie hot dog.
Bougie
okay.
hot dog, yeah. Now we're going to do something new at the Folk Medicine Festival. We should tell you about is we're going to have a farm to table dinner. So the Folk Medicine Festival is from 9 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to have just a teeny break, but then we're going to get together, and we have already been sourcing food, but you have to pay extra. The Folk Medicine Festival does not cost.
Right.
But we're charging $50 for a plate, and it will be a locally sourced farm to table. Everything is going to come from somebody's farm.
Wow.
And Jeff Poppin will be at the dinner, and he'll be given more in-depth one-on-one knowledge because he's getting up there in years. And so they're not going to, we don't know how much more opportunity there will be to visit with him. And he's genius level when it comes to the land. We're going to have a gal named Melanie who's going to come and talk about flower essences, and she collects flowers from the local area, and she makes flower essences out of them, and she's going to walk us through a little meditation.
What's a flower essence?
It's a little bit different than a tincture,
Okay.
but very similar.
All right.
So it soaks in water or alcohol for about a month, depending on the plant that she's using, and it takes the essence of the plant, and so it's more of a spiritual, meditative,
I got you.
subtle body healing. Yeah.
Okay.
Rather than like an action plant, like dandelion extract that's going to work on your liver.
Right.
It might be something that works on the anger that's settling in the liver.
Mm.
And just
that's neat.
Yeah.
All things have purpose.
Plants have so many different layers of, when you see them. And so her flower essences are more in that level. But so she's going to walk us through and talk about that. So she'll be our featured speaker, and it'll be an intimate group. And then we're going to have music.
We have live music. Lauren
That
Rose
night.
Thayer out of Nashville. She has performed. This will be held at Squirky's Eatery and Market.
Okay.
That building on 522 Lafayette. Jeff Poppins building. But yeah, we got live music and farm to table food.
How do people get involved with the farm to table if they want to be a part of that?
They just need to call, email, get on. We're going to start sending out the tickets where people can book it and buy it and things. So it's something new. We're going to try
A
it.
couple of tables still left, but following us on Facebook. We do have a Facebook page set up for the Folk Medicine Festival. And if you are interested in being a vendor or just wanting to see the music lineup, because we do have music. We've got music starting from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We've got the lug nuts, so we got some traditional mountain bluegrass music coming.
good.
The lug nuts, I got to tell you about the lug nuts. They just released an album last year. Two of their grandfathers were the first band to play on the Opry stage 25 or 100 years ago. So last year in 25, they released the original album. They re-released it and produced it. And these are the guys that are going to come. But they were one of the first bands on the Opry stage day it opened.
Awesome.
Yeah, the lug nuts.
We got them on our lineup, so just good mountain music, traditional.
Yeah.
We've got Lookout Creek, also traditional local band. We've got Miles Gibson, who owns the Gibson's Cafe. He's going to be our opener. We've got Kevin Burns that's going to do the dulcimer, which is a traditional.
Yeah, boy, you don't hear that
Appalachian
much
instrument.
anymore.
And it's such a pretty sound.
It is an
It's gorgeous.
amazing.
He played Highway to Heaven on the dulcimer.
Oh, I bet that was beautiful.
Amazing.
Love it.
And the dulcimer actually was known to bring mountain communities together. It's one of the traditional instruments, and it would bring mountain communities together.
Yeah.
They would be sitting around just to listen to music. Again, because it's so calming.
Right.
Yeah.
Hatfield and McCoy's. What if there'd been a dulcimer involved?
Yeah, it wouldn't
What if? What could have happened,
Yeah,
right?
you're right. Yeah.
Life according to Michelle.
Let's change history.
Well, how long has the Folk Medicine Festival been around? Because you were talking about some books that you had
In the
there.
80s, and we found these amazing, this is from Sulphur City Association. got this going, and they're, they have some things like Save Our Mother Earth, the grass is always greener, and then Jesus on Nutrition.
I love it.
But this goes back to the 80s. And Jeff Poppin and one of the former owners of the Armours Hotel was a big instigator to try and get people into Red Bowling Springs to just kind of bring everybody back to it.
Bring that back.
It stopped for the pandemic, and it had another little break in there somewhere, but it's been continuously going every year since the 80s.
Wow.
And then you guys have 2 covered bridges now, right?
Oh, we have 2 covered bridges for cars. We have 1 foot covered bridge and another one being built right now.
I love that.
Red
There's
Bowling-
something really special about Red Bowling
No,
Springs.
I love RBS. It's
Yeah.
just every time I go, it's fun. There's always something fun happening. I can't wait to go to this. I know you've said, and I've already forgotten.
June 6th.
June 6th is
9
when-
a.m. to 4 p.m.
And that's free.
Saturday.
Yeah. And then after 4 is the special, because a lot of times people come and they're like, they don't want it to end, or
Yeah.
it's over already. And so we're doing our farm to table dinner, because that's just an extension of what we're already doing, living on the land and using all the herbs. And this is use food for medicine, use food for healing.
You can find them on Facebook. Just look up Red Bowling Springs Folk Medicine Festival. You'll be able to find them. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Ladies, thanks so much for being here today. We appreciate it.
Coming up tomorrow, it's our tick show.
Yes, yes. We have to do a whole show about ticks. this
Well,
year.
talking about ticks are really bad this season. We'll talk about the life cycle of ticks with Danny Bryan and also some of the tick-borne illnesses. Then Brandy Lynn, she is an acupuncturist at the Silver Fern. Those will be our guests tomorrow, those 2 folks. So stick around for that.
Brandy thinks she can help you with your alpha gal.
Yeah.
If you have it. So, man, ticks are crazy. So a special tick episode.
It sounds
tomorrow
funny, doesn't
on
it?
Good Morning Cookville. Y'all have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.